was a little bit of my morning routine. If you guys like me to make a separate video as far as my skin and hair, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now, I just wanted to talk a little bit about self-care, and for me personally, I have to say that I've been lacking a lot as far as self-care. And I know that term self-care may seem self-centered, but in actuality, if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to be able to take care of others? Now, last year has been a really crazy year for me, especially because I had my very first mission trip to Honduras in summer. And as soon as I came back from my trip, I booked a flight to move to Guam here with my sister. And as soon as I landed in Guam, I found out that there's a young adult conference that was happening in February. So jumped to the opportunity, started fundraising, and a few days before flying out of Guam, found out that it was canceled. Before you guys say anything, I'll make a separate video on how God was completely moving in that time of us praying and really reflecting if we should go or not, because it was canceled and because of everything that's happening in the world, you know, with the coronavirus and all that. So stay tuned. But going back to what I was saying, through all that time, because I always had something on my plate or a task to complete, I never really had time to just really sit down, to relax, to reflect, and to pray. Now, it wasn't brought to my attention until very recently. Okay, last night. It was during my confession, and after I confessed all my sins to the priest, this is what he said to me. A lot of times when there is anger, it sometimes means that there was an injustice. The reason why I think you are angry at yourself is because there's a part of you that wants you to know your self-worth. Do you know your self-worth? Then he continues with, you are a king of the Most High. You belong to Him. You are deserving of everything. You can be the most famous influencer or celebrity or Instagrammer, but what makes you different from the rest of them is you knowing your worth in God. Now, at the time, there was so much to take in. Like, I honestly was at the verge of tears. I was about to start crying, but I didn't want to because... Anyway. And so right after my confession, after he absolved me from my sins, I just went up to the altar and Jesus was exposed in a monstrance, and I just knelt down and I just really allowed myself to relax in the Holy Spirit, reflect on what He told me, and to just pray. And honestly, like, that was something that I clearly needed. Oh man. You know what else I need? I think I need a muffin. Let's go make some muffins. Alright, to finish this off, because we're waiting for the muffins to cool, know your self-worth. And if you don't already, be sure that you set some time aside for self-care, to really allow yourself to relax, to reflect, and to pray. With the quote of St. Augustine, you have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you. So don't be restless. Number 1, know your self-worth And if not already, number 2, self-care. Allow yourself to relax in the Holy Spirit, to reflect with God, and to pray, asking the Lord for His intercession. And that's all. Peace.